Hi there, this is Jawad and I welcome you all to my channel. So today's video contains a whole bunch of information and also there is some news for you at the end of it. So make sure to stick to it till the end and let's start the video. Here are 10 reasons Apple is the best smartphone company out there. Number 1 is quality control. Unlike other smartphone companies out there like Samsung, Xiaomi, OnePlus, or any other Android phone manufacturer, Apple creates its own hardware and software. It is true that Apple actually buys OLED panels from Samsung, but every other component is created to take full advantage of its features and new technology. The reason I brought this point to the conversation is that iPhones, despite having a completely crushed spec sheet when compared to devices like Samsung, can easily compete if not exceed them. That explains how they have less RAM, low megapixels and smaller battery, and yet they easily outperform Android devices. Since the components used in an Android phone are mostly third-party, like the main component, which is the SoC or we can say the chipset, is manufactured by companies like MediaTek and Qualcomm Snapdragon. Even Android itself is owned by Google, and except for a few changes in its appearance, mostly what Google developed. Number 2 is the compact design. We all know when smartphones began, they used to have smaller screens like 3 to 4 inches. Take iPhone 1 for example, which had a 3.5 inches display. But as the smartphones kept developing along with its other advancing features, the screen size also began to rise. Nowadays, the average smartphone size is about 6 inches. Most people think it as an advantage, but it often causes some problems. Like you can't use your phone with one hand or put it in your pocket without feeling that you have tucked in a book. That's where iPhones jump in, having one out of their 3 to 4 variants a screen size less than 6 inches. Number 3. Apple always introduces features that are new to the market, especially in the camera department. They also happily implement any useful features other companies are using and make them so much better that people start associating that feature with the phone, like super fast face unlock and night photography, etc. They also came up with a new design for iPhone 11 which was greatly trolled over the internet, yet didn't affect the company's reputation and iPhone sales. Number 4. Believe it or not, but iPhones are one of the most secure devices out there. As compared to Android, iOS is very much a critic when it comes to apps, games, and other things like private information. This is the reason that App Store is so much safer that you could easily trust any application and download it. Even though Google is also trying to implement these safety measures to Play Protect, but it's still far behind. This is also the reason why most celebrities tend to use iPhones, since most of them don't know much about phones. Their tech team suggests them to buy the latest iPhone since budget is not a problem for them. And iPhone is much more safer and their privacy is not affected by it. Next reason is the ecosystem. Instead of just making iPhones, Apple also makes iPads, iPods, MacBooks, AirPods and smartwatches. Also, there are other products and services like HomePod, iCloud, iTunes, etc., which create a most likely Apple experience. Since Apple products don't connect with most third-party gadgets and equipments, they have made their own custom ecosystem, which are all interconnected and can be accessed from any other Apple device. For example, you can ask questions from Siri through HomePod or play music, watch videos on Apple TV from your smartphone, thus giving you everything you need that are perfectly synced with each other. Sixth reason is Apple's voice assistant Siri. So it is not the best voice assistant out there, but it still ranks the second, which is the most impressive piece of tech by a company. You might be thinking why I'm saying that. Well, hear me out. Even though we know that Google Assistant is actually far better than Siri, but the reason Siri is so impressive is because it only runs on Apple products. What I want to say is that Google Assistant is used in every major flagship, every mid-range and every budget device in the market. Thus, it's always learning, collecting specific data to improve its artificial intelligence, and hundreds of thousands of companies are actually improving it. So it kinda makes sense for it to rank first, whereas Apple Siri only runs on Apple devices, which are largely outnumbered by all those manufacturers out there. We can say that it might be the best piece of artificial intelligence there is. Next up is apps and App Store. We've already discussed that how Apple only allows trusted applications to App Store. That means there is something we call quality control. Google's Play Store is rather flooded with 10 million more apps as compared to App Store, but most of them are rather useless, not to mention literal trash. Whereas the App Store contains certain apps I really wanted to use but couldn't find on Play Store. So yeah, we can say that it's one of the best app stores out there. Number 8 being support. We already discussed the quality control and well organized app store, but is Apple support good enough? The answer is yes, it is. Apple offers not only a good hardware support but also good software support. It offers up to 2 years of software updates regarding the iOS as well as all the new features that come with it. Luckily, we have Samsung in the Android category that also offers the very same support in a much better way. But seeing how Apple have progressed, it's still a good thing that we are getting a 2 year supports at least. So I guess it's pretty decent. So the ninth reason is operating system. Apple has a pretty sleek and cool looking OS we know as iOS. iOS firmware when it was launched in 2007 has seen some major updates till now. But what makes it so special and kind of weird that it still looks the same? The camera icon, web browser icon and the overall icon styles have been through digital and graphical improvements over the years, as well as new features are introduced, but it still looks the same. Why is that a good thing? Well, to most people who are not into this tech field themselves find it difficult to get used to the new interface, like people in showbiz who mostly are not into this tech thing get used to the non-changing arrangement and interface of iOS. It is quite true that a tech geek like me would really like a new user experience and would rather enjoy the change, but to an average consumer it's totally opposite. Last but not the least is Apple's marketing. In this immensely huge tech world, Apple is known to have best marketing skills. In every Apple commercial, they just show off about the features and specs the device packs, rather than comparing it with any other device, giving us an impression that they are just uncomparable. If you go to an Apple store, before I proceed, I must tell you that I have never actually been to one, so everything I say is actually someone else's experience I gathered from the internet. So whenever you enter an Apple store, you see everything stylish, clean, well organized, modern and minimal, and people having a good time. The salesmen are very polite, cooperative and humble. When you look at the device, you won't see a big price tag next to it. Thus all this creates an overwhelming experience that even if you had no intention of buying anything, you might actually end up buying something. Another good thing Apple did is with naming. They kept it simple using numbers, where you can easily tell that iPhone 11, iOS 13 and Apple's A13 Bionic are actually better than iPhone 10, iOS 12 and A12 chipset respectively. Whereas some of the Android phones have a really confusing lineup, like we have Lenovo, LG, OnePlus and even Samsung. Before I end this video, a good news for all those people who have been waiting for the Note 20 lineup to launch this year. And the good news is that Samsung has officially made the date of the launch clear, which is the 5th of August. So this launch will be held in an online event. So yeah, congratulations. That being said, hit the sub and ring the bell so you never miss any future video, and I'll see you guys in the next video.